Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Terrence Ramirez, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Diego Corona. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Houston, the catcher, Diego Corona.
First offering on its way. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Line drive to left. McKinney is there, and he has it for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Now batting, Archie Chan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Lee is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Count even now at 1-1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The set. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Derek Lowry is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So striding forward now, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now. It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
Can he get up and make the play? Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, Raul Cedeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate,
a ball and no strikes. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Cedeno at second with 2 down. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-2, here it is. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now, Justin Smoke. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Into the box now, number 2. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Nope. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, number 30. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
First and second here with nobody out. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, David Lee. No balls and 1 strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
One and 2 now. On the ground to the right side. Varela over to his left. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, number 70, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Number 70.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Got him.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So coming to the plate, Joe Varela. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ready now for L.A. Billy McKinney comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Gary Cox.
The left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Marisnick going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Diego Corona. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie.
Ready for another chance. Archie Chan, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Desmond, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2 balls.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Number 2.
Standing in now, number 2, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A runner at second, nobody out. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. None out, runners at first and second. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Line drive to center field. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Corona.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Diego Corona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying?
The center
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Ready with the 2-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Clips it behind his back. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Raul Cedeno. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too low, 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it, Chan. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox has it in his sights. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Michael Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Michael Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Varela is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Here comes another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your
Roberto
attention, please.
Rudolph is
Now
out from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now as he'll
Angels.
make his first appearance
Number
here on the
0,
season.
Roberto Rudolph.
Number 2 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away.
That's a ball.
That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Number 30 is on deck. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up for the Astros, number 30, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It's a grand slam. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
David.
Stepping in now,
Lee.
David Lee. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Ramirez hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Gary Cox, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Lee stands at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three-two pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in now, Diego Corona, skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Four runs here in this half inning. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Two men are on with two men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. McKinney is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, number 70. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Pirella. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And now for the Angels, Billy McKinney, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you
Now
always
batting,
have to worry about the
number
threat
2.
of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. The 0-1 delivery. There he goes. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Runner at second here with one man out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
So striding in, Nate Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
No strike.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. First and second now, one man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 30.
Striding in for Houston, number 30. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. In there, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside. Two balls and a strike now. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
center
4
fielder,
strikeouts
number
in the
24.
first 2 games, so this
Dexter
pitching staff clearly has him
Fowler.
figured out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Next to the Angels, the third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Raul Cedeno. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. This is line to left. Cox is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from Anaheim right after this. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. He singled his last time up.
David Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lee on at first, nobody out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Corona. First offering on its way. Donnie straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, 13, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now to the plate, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter, number 70.
Into the box now, number 70. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Now here's the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Joe Varela.
So digging in now, Joe Varela. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Ball even at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Number 68 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 68.
Into the box, Michael Lee. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Michael Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Under it is Marisnik, one away.
Now batting, number 3.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping up now, number 3. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
shortstop, Nate.
Stepping in now,
Walker.
Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 30.
At the plate, number 30. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Brian Shaw comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brian Shaw. Now batting, designated hitter, David.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Shaw rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 3 runs already home here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gary Cox would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Popped him up. Walker is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cox looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Southern Cal. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels 1. In now, Gary Cox. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gary Cox.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. The 1-2 fouled away. Hit hard back up the middle. Perella ranging up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Now in the box, Diego Corona. He takes a cold strike. 0-1 man out. A ball and a strike to even at a ball and a strike on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Settling in now, Archie Chan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Michael Lee would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Number 70 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Striding into the box, Raul Cedeno starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Cedeno aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Corona waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Justin.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Joe Smith enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Joe Smith.
Justin Smoke will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, number 70.
Now at the plate, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Astros wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Derek Lowry earns win number 7 on the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.